Bed Bath & Beyond mentions the very real chance of having to file for bankruptcy. However, the stock has gone on to gain 260% in value since then. Hi again everyone, I hope you're all doing really well. It seems the Bed Bath & Beyond retail bubble is continuing to inflate. Bed Bath & Beyond stock, ticker symbol BBBY, has continued to surge during Thursday's trade, gaining a further $1.75 or up by 50%, taking the week's overall gain to above the 200% mark so far. It's starting to get really scary at this point. The question is, can this bubble get big enough to suck in the shorts positions, or is it going to be one big gigantic bursting? It seems with this play, we are not destined for a soft landing. As we all know, Bed Bath & Beyond, the retail company, is facing a difficult financial situation as it burns through its cash reserves to keep its stores open. In its third quarter earnings announcement the other day, the company reported a net loss of $393 million, which was more than the $385 million quarterly loss it had projected just a week previously. Sales at Bed Bath & Beyond were down by 34% compared to the same period during the previous year. The company did not disclose sales at Harmon Stores, its health and beauty chain, which is another sign that things aren't all under control at the company. Some vendors are not shipping products to the store in quantity, while others aren't shipping products unless they are paid up front. It's a real mess here. To pull through, Bed Bath & Beyond needs to improve its retail offerings, attract customers to the store, and show lenders that it can operate profitably and reliably. This will potentially allow them to be able to access the financing, either debt or equity, to survive. One potential avenue for survival could be to close out the Bed Bath & Beyond brand altogether and focus solely on BBBY Baby, as was talked about in a recent Forbes piece on the company. Last year, the future of BBBY Baby was a pain point for Ryan Cohen, as the board and former CEO refused to alter the operational structure of the business, which led to Cohen walking away and the collapse that the business has seen from a stock perspective since. It will be interesting to see whether the current CEO explores options around this going forward. Winding down the Bed Bath & Beyond brand has happened to an extent, with the company focusing on closing about 150 of their stores at the moment as part of their right-sizing initiative. However, it is worth remembering that whether they close Bed Bath & Beyond or sell BBBY Baby, until we know the effects on the company's balance sheet, it's hard to say if the move will be the saving move for the business or just a stay of execution for the company. In this game of Russian roulette between retail traders and short traders, the warning of bankruptcy as an option was issued on the 5th of January 2023, and there has since been news that some initial discussion with a firm has been taking place, according to Bloomberg. This is not to say that this is the final avenue the company is going to pursue. It's just the exploration of the idea at this stage, as was stated in the earnings call, where the only comment CEO Sue Gove made was it was an option on the table, but the company is working hard to avoid that scenario. So I'm not too worried about the idea of them talking to liquidators at this point. The news of a potential bankruptcy was announced on January 5th, causing BBBY stock to fall 30% to $1.31 by the end of the day. With no additional news about bankruptcy, the subsequent days, the stock price has moved significantly. However, short sellers are still buying up the available float in anticipation of the bankruptcy. The short position has jumped from 52% on Wednesday to 57% on Thursday. So both sides of this trading struggle really seem to be doubling down. If we look at this chart, we can see that there was a strong increase in the volume of trade today, which shows the retail scene is becoming further galvanized on the play. Now, as we head into a long weekend, I feel there is potential for some cooling in the stock value as some traders look to take profits heading into the weekend. But to be honest, I have no real read on where this is heading tomorrow. This is all just a guess based on what I've kind of seen happen in the past with these sorts of plays. Really, it seems like we are waiting for either a call on the bankruptcy or some sort of move or corporate development that will save the company to determine the final outcome of this struggle between retail and short sellers. Investors must understand that if the company declares bankruptcy and the stock price drops to zero, there is little to no recourse for equity holders. In the event of a bankruptcy, debt holders are first in line, and it is extremely rare for equity investors to recoup any lost money. So be warned. In summary, Bed Bath & Beyond is facing many issues, and bankruptcy looks like the only realistic option at the moment. It would seem, unfortunately, I've got to say it. There could be a situation where a bank or private equity firm comes in to save the day, or the potential restructuring and or selling off of a brand, but it's uncertain at this point where this is all heading. Therefore, investors should exercise caution and be aware of the risks involved in this play. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on the Bed Bath & Beyond short squeeze. How much further do you think it's going to run? Have we reached the top? Let me know. What are your predictions for the future of the company? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, everyone, may the markets trade in your favor. Cheers.